What? Hello? Okay, so hello, welcome everyone. I was just, I think that we'll have Coach Kenneth online. Let's see. So we have good games. We have strong players already over, and we have Kareem over here. Oh, this is amazing. 1,000 plus. Um, Let me see. And are over 1,500. So we have Caleb versus Lewis. We also have Noah versus Kyle. And let me see. Nicholas versus Rosie Strong. Very good. Oh my goodness, this is a good match. I'm gonna pick this one right away. Mandy versus Juke. So they did one for yeah. So they played this line just to give you all you guys a little bit of heads up of to this position, which is the Knight of Suits Caracan. Sometimes even Ben Larson used to play this Knight of Suits a few times, and then usually take with the G pawn and then put the G file. And, it's an interesting alternative. The pawn on double pawns are not always bad. They help protect the pawn e5. But after this, she played this move, which is definitely not the best choice against this position. I think that if I'm not correct me if I'm mistaken, I don't know, but I think it's C3 is like the best move. And then you could try this 92, 93. These are the way it is. And I don't have three over here. It stays a little bit out of no square. So this has been one of the, but it's possible to play. I'm not saying it's that. So actually, interesting. But I think I saw something somewhere a little bit much more effective when it was coming to this position. So I'm thinking on my head over here if this is. Anyway, guys, you already know we are at ICN Chess YouTube, and we're watching all Scholastic Chess, the highest place for you to see watch Scholastic Chess. We're doing the commentaries. We're doing to chess how to make progress and improve our chess and get to the best. But the great thing is that even still, when we're doing this, we're keeping schools being schools are being competitive. Kids are playing chess. Kids are doing something um, nice and cool to do and so productive. A lot of sense. Um, Especially these days since we're going through all this pandemic. But what can I say? So it's beautiful up to here. So yeah, Knight of Eight, and yeah, I mean, I will probably say just in fact, just to put a little bit over there on this position, if all the pieces were traded in this position, then white would probably be winning the end game. The reason is because these three pawns over here are able, just in a king pawn endgame, able to hold up these four pawns, right? And then if you notice this little tiny line in here, it's making a division. It divides the board on two sides. And then on the queen side, we see that white has a four pawns versus three pawns. So white has some sort of majority in the game from this point of view. So this will give a little bit of uh, um, to it. So let's see how what is it said here from the game. So let's just go back and yeah, here just to see. And for now, let's just go back now to another game just to see what we're having. Um, we have Avon versus Darren. Ah, nice game. Let's see my friend Darren. Darren probably will look for some feedback later on, so I will probably just get a little bit out of this position. So we have a dragon, I think. Yes, we do. Oh, and then it's yeah. So this is a very important idea just to bring up since you're playing this system. So when you face, oh, so it was not Darren's playing dragon, and Abam played the G4 line, which I don't think this is totally best, but oh, Let me. Okay, so let me see. Up to here, now that we're having to see this position, so yeah. King goes to D2, King E1, King F2, and basically this should be the one. Yeah, this is going to be losing for black, so yep, not the right way to go out of this position, and so we watched. Thank you, Coach Logan. So I am watching over here. So it was a little bit shaken out because got a little bit distracted when I try to see if I can bring Coach Kenneth in up to here so he can come and join me. And
Hello, guys.
oh,
Let me
there
try
he
to see.
is.
Yeah, I want to try to see if I
Ah,
can.
Coach.
How's it going,
Coach, I
Jonathan?
was just yeah, I make a little tiny mistakes because I'm still concerned. I was like looking at my phone, just try to get you in here, help me out. Thank you, Coach Logan, is over there always. Let me just move a little bit this one here, and now we can go here. Now let's see. Another game will be Caleb versus Lewis. Caleb is playing London System. He's becoming. I still keep saying this, Coach Logan. I know you'll probably listen to this. Still saying that maybe we should make a video. I don't know if you guys did already, but I'm planning to see if I can do one because there's so many London system out there, and a lot of the kids are playing it. And I'm wondering if Black is doing the right thing. So like E3 C5 has been played, and DTH C5 this line is. Um, and actually, this is how it has been going a lot because I have seen even Jude playing this DTH C5 with the C5 move. So everything it has its own thing. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, I don't know, Coach Ken. I have like two windows from you now.
Oh yeah. So sorry about that, guys. What happened was that my computer screen, the video hasn't been working. So yeah, I'm
I
here
think.
now.
Wait.
I'm here
I'm
ready to watch the game.
having.
So
Wait. You have to eliminate one of those two because for some reason I am not able. Can you talk now?
yeah. All right. So yeah. Let me just actually mute this one.
No, because the one that there's one I'm able to see your screen, the other one I'm not. So
Yeah, just leave both of them because
oh, then you have to lower over there because it's hearing the echo voice. So just to let you know. Anyway, up to here to the position, you should mute one. And Caleb won the game. Yeah, it was really easy. He got this position totally up there. Let's see what Coach Logan's like. What's up? Under 700, Sophia. Okay, let's see. He's asking for under
700.
700. Great. Let me see if we could go over 700 here. So let's see if we can. Under 700. Okay, here we are. So under 700, we have Donovan, we have Daniel, Joseph, Stephen, Harrison, Ashay, Alice, Jack. This is Arush, yes, Adrian, Evan, and Nana. Very good. Let's just start right away with Donovan's game. Oh my goodness, this is just such a oh, messy position. I would probably say yes. White should be winning. The reason why, hello, yes, coach.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So the reason why in this game, white should be winning. I mean, the king is totally into a big um, trouble over here, I guess.
Yeah, here with the king on f6 is not going to be easy to escape from this position. Bishop on c4 is already putting some
Yeah.
pressure. So, if bishop f7, which was played, I think he could have done maybe, bishop takes f7, and then winning the rook on c8. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Let's see. So far for what I want to see over here, we have Joseph. Oh, Joseph versus Steven. Let's see this one. Oh my goodness. So who's winning here? Is this very complicated or something? Well, yeah. I take with the pawn, and then now maybe just here. I think that white should be able to
win.
Probably win this endgame. Maybe it has. Oh, look at this! Actually, would this be the best? Maybe it is. It opens up. You opens up the king to go into the game. So this was actually very creative. That way my king gets very active.
But here
but the problem is that you don't get up. You don't have a plus pawn anymore. So yeah, but I don't know.
But here's definitely a win. White's rook is way more active than black's rook. He's able to get this pawn over here too, so he might be fine here. Well, if he takes
I don't know why he didn't try rook b4. That's the right way, I thought, and then rook takes c4, okay.
Yeah,
exactly. You don't want to let now this. Black is having this king d3, king takes c3, and it gives a lot of counterplay on the position, So the king just comes to d3, I take on c3, and then just start pushing the c pawn.
Yeah, the thing is that c4 pawn is already too far down. So, yeah, he should have definitely taken on c4 first, if anything.
Yeah, let's see, Ashay. He has 11. How are you, dude? So, Chelsea chessmate, yeah.
Chelsea chessmate.
Oh, queen e7. What was this all about? Yeah, but a6 and takes on c6, and then no, you're supposed to take with the d pawn. That's basically main idea out of this position. When you guys ever face this is e4, is e5, knight f3, knight to c6, bishop e5, Spanish opening. So what makes sense is that supposedly white is planning to take the knight and then capture the pawn, because this knight is the defender of the pawn. So I play bishop e5, I take him, and then I capture. But the truth is there is this little tactic detail. It takes, and you don't have to take with the b pawn. I've seen people done it, but the truth is it's just d takes, and if knight takes pawn, then this queen d4 move.
Now you're
it equalizes for black. It's hitting the pawn, and it hits the knight. So this way, like, you need to protect your knight, and then I just get my pawn back. You play queen e2, I take, and now you just lost the right to castle, and black has the two bishops, which is in equal position. So that's why you should not be afraid of this. This b pawn, every time you face a Spanish, is a6. If it takes, you take, and if it takes, you play queen d4. Queen at knight f3 takes back your pawn and your pawns. So this is basically a good tool that could be, it has to be remembered instead of the capture with the b pawn. Now let's just go. This was a nice end game, but let's just go over now. Jack West. Oh, this is a nice match. Both kids are so much into chess. It's Arush, who's Mira's brother versus. Oh no, this is not Arush. It's Ayush.
Ayush.
He has 11.
Yeah, he's in my classroom. He's a first grader in my classroom.
Oh, yeah, because I'm watching and I'm saying that, and then I see the last name with the C. I say, no, but this is not Arush.
Yeah, this is Ayush. Yeah, first grader, very talented kid. He usually wins puzzle of the week almost every week and from my school. So he does tons of puzzles, dedicated. So, very strong player.
Yeah, it's probably like losing here. Jack West, it's under the. When like you're facing Jack West, he has a coach in his house. Right. We already went over, and I think that black should be winning his upper queen. So let's just go back literally and see how sections are. Let's see over 1,000 and plus. We have Elliot Goodrich versus Chris Goodrich on fire. Let's see Elliot. How's Elliot hanging in? And after, he's facing this one. mean, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Why
he
is
returned.
this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the only move. The problem is that, oh, now I get it. So much of patterns. I'm thinking about King's Gambit, where the knight usually will be on an F3, and then you're
Yeah.
allowed to play knight H5. But in
The
this
queen is
case, you're not, because the queen is just like over here. So he's actually in trouble. Yeah, when you face this opening, you want to play D5 as the main move out of this. Who's first? Oh, so they want to look at players first. Yeah. So this is basically. Let's see. We have Nathan in this one. He's in first place. Jonas, Chloe, Jacob Myers, and Elliot, Indira, Santiago, Ragnar, Mira Vendretti. Very good. So this is a good sections. Oh my goodness, we're having such a strong players around. Look at who we have here. This guy, Hunter Kirk.
Hunter Kirk.
Yep, that's a player. For everything, Hunter is just like, I used to ask him, Hunter, what do you think about all distance? He was like all the time telling me so much intelligence, just like crazy, crazy cool.
So what do you think about this position that's going on right here?
Well, I just think Hunter Kirk should be in control because he's up a piece, although it could become tricky because of the 2 pawns, but I also have my D pass pawn. So I think I'm able to control this game for sure.
Yeah. The question is, my question was about those 2 pawns versus the piece, but
yeah, no, but that's what I meant. Like I have a pass pawn myself. Even if like if I don't have a pass pawn, the 2 pawns maybe, but my pieces are very active, so I will definitely think that white was okay. Let's see, under 1,000. Yeah, Miles. Oh, now we have a Rouge.
oh, this is a
This is a Rouge. This is a Rouge. Okay, let the B over there. Rouge bend ready. Yeah. And what is it? What did he play? Was this like a Marshall or something? No, they played Petrov. Now I remember. So.
Jonathan, when you have a chance, let's take a look at Matilda's game from PS33.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Under 300.
Yeah. Matilda's game.
Let's see Matilda's game. Where is she? Oh, I got some Maya Modi here. Do you see Matilda? Did she finish her game?
Is that you 300?
Yep. This is under 300.
Oh, I'm not sure. That's very strange.
Let me see players. Is Matilda here?
Yeah, that's strange. All right, let's take a look at Shaya's game there. I saw Shaya there from PS11. Let's see if we can go over a little bit of his game before we move on and maybe find Matilda afterwards.
Let's go over back to under 700.
Okay, sure.
Because that way, maybe I think Matilda's isn't there. Wait, I'm confused myself. My goodness. Is Matilda or Maritza?
We also got a request from Sophia to do Aiden H from U300. You heard, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have the chance as well, we have a request on the YouTube live.
Oh, here's Matilda, but Matilda is on under 700. Yeah. Okay. So let's just look at Matilda's game.
Sure.
Which is she's not playing right now. Let's go under 300. Since we have our public requests and they want to see under 300.
We got to give the crowd what it wants, right? We got to give the crowd what it wants. So let's take a look at Aiden H.
Aiden. Where's Aiden? Aiden. Oh my goodness.
What is going on?
Oh, Aiden. Is Aiden here?
Is
Aiden Hudson?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Mm. Let's see. No, Aiden is not. I think it's here. Oh, so Aiden won. By the time we put it here, why he abandoned? Something queen or something happened. Okay. Okay, so let's see and go back under 700. Yeah. The game with Matilda is still waiting for the next round. Okay. So it's one round out of three. We'll go back to them once we feel like games are over. Let's just see a little bit under 1,000. Oh, Miles and Arusha are still on the game. Under 1,500. Let's see. We have all these players. We have Rosie versus Nicholas. What I see here is that position seems a little bit equal. Would I rather be white or black? I mean, it depends who's moves. Queen C3 is the most logical move.
With the idea of
I have a little threat, which is just to play B3. If you don't see it, then I become world champion.
It's actually a big threat.
No, I'm it's like I'm just trying B3, and if you don't see it, then I become world champion. So that's like,
exactly.
I kind of like see it over there. But let's just see. I think that the guys they haven't started yet. Let's see, under 300. Oh. Yeah, Aiden. So yeah. Okay, so let's go on the 300. Let's see if we have games. Still not yet. Let me actually. Did I win? Oh, this is a very complicated game. Look at this.
It's a very complicated.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't know about that. Well, actually,
no, just trade, so I played D4.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm winning. No, that was not the right move. Just trade and play D4, push your pawn. And then if F5, D3, F6, D2, F7, I queen. And then do I get the chance to play Queen H1, King G4 check?
Wait, so if the exchange happens, I think we could postpone black for a second if we get the king down, and we can stop his pawn, I believe.
And then stop the F pawn.
No, I'm saying, oh, okay.
Yeah, before, right?
Yeah, before.
I thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying that okay, never mind.
No, I know what you mean. You mean trading the queens before on F, right?
Yeah.
And then try to waste the tempo going after the F pawn when you try to promote it.
No, for white to try to chase the D pawn, and actually like if the king goes to stop the D pawn, then black wouldn't have time to promote, and then you would get the queen first. I was just thinking something like that. Like if you get your king into like E2 or something, or E1 very quickly, you stop the king.
Yeah, because you're able. You are on time to stop the pawn. I'm thinking now that.
Yeah, you have time to stop, and then you just put F4, F5, F6.
Oh, then white is winning actually if you trade the queens, because I get the pawn to F6, protect the pawn, and I'm on time.
Protect pawn, exactly. And then if the king guards the square, of promoting, then you should be fine there.
No, takes I play queen takes F5, queen push the pawn. Yeah, let's see. Just actually get a little bit interesting because I'm watching all this. I have it on my head, but yeah. So let's see under 50. Wait, sorry guys, we're looking all this.
Jonathan, can you hear me? Jonathan?
Let's see how it'll.
We have Coach Alex in the house. Coach Figgy in the house. He's there. Sophia's asking what happened in the video. Looks like we're trying to get back to Chess Kids. There's a little bit of technical difficulties there, I guess. So he's trying to get back on. But yeah, meanwhile, let me see if I can look at some games. Oh. All right. Jonathan, you are muted. You are muted. Nobody can hear you.
Okay, so let's see if in our transmission we're able to see this. Something happened. So yeah, okay. So let's see.
Remember to share the screen once you have it.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, we're here. And let me just to share the screen. Okay. So I guess. Okay, so am I back on deck?
Yeah, we're back.
No, I just want to make sure that you guys are literally watching me over there or something, or I'm not. Let me see.
Yeah, they're able to see. You just got to share the screen there.
Okay, so but I'm always only able to see you. I think I am. Something happened.
You gotta switch. You gotta go back and then switch the screens that you're displaying.
Yeah, but I don't know for some reason. Oh, okay. So I'm back. No, it was a little bit of it. So now. Okay, so we are here. Okay, so.
Oh, looks like they exchanged queens at some point. Maybe let's go back like 3 moves or something.
Yeah.
Or a few moves until when they exchange queens.
Yeah, so I guess this king c3, bishop b2, knight h5 takes.
He was able to take on g7 and get away with it.
Yeah. Let's see now to see if we get let's go over here and under 700. Let's see, we must get, oh my goodness, this game still kept going. Such a tough game. After we're not able yet to see Matilda. We should be able to see Matilda's game now in a few.
We'll do it next round.
No, that's what, yeah, we'll do it.
Sure.
No, it should be starting in a few seconds. So we'll probably come back in like 1 minute. Let's just actually go to this one and let's see under 1,000. Who do we have on deck? Miles and Narush are still playing the game. Oh,
he has to be very careful.
Arush is, yeah. Oh, this queen h5.
Oh, but he has check. Yeah, he has check.
Takes check?
Yeah, queen take. No, he has queen takes rook, and then he comes back.
Yeah, and then queen e4 and then queen e4. Yep.
Yeah, so he could have actually won the piece there and then I think that would have been game over.
Yeah.
Maybe he can go back to e4 and
I mean, still probably is not really winning actually. Yeah, because if I give up the exchange, it's not gonna be that easy. I think that this move works. You just have to double rooks and get ready to play.
I would just continue with I would have played queen e4 again to see if he played the same move.
Oh yeah, you just want to tricky. But no, I think this is okay. He just have to. Oh no, queen e4.
Queen e4 still, yeah. Queen e4 is still the move.
Yeah, but I have to protect, because I want to protect my pawn on c2. That's a 10. I mean, like, you're just winning. All you need to do, don't let your opponent checkmate you. The bishop on g2, it's creating checkmate threats, but the bishop is not participating in the game, right? Like, coming to this side of the board. So I always tell to kids, one piece is trapped in one side of the board, learn to go to the other side. Oh, this is,
It looks like he saw it this time. So queen, and then he does queen check back. He has to play on g6, and then you play rook b7 or rook e7. No, not rook. Sorry, do not play rook to b7.
Yeah, this is.
Gotta play rook e7. Rook e7
play rook b7, and then no, you can play rook b7.
You could still block it, but you rather just put the other rook, since it's not really doing anything right now. Might as well put that one on e7.
Yeah. So let's see now. What do we have under 700? Let's see how the game goes, because they play really quick. Okay, so we have Matilda, and now the game started, and we do have an Italian. So
the Italian game. Let's take a look.
Pianissimo. I guess always it seems like supposedly it's like a slow type of position game, but the truth is that you must be very careful with your Freddy pawn. Bishop is pointing over there, and as we all know, the f7 pawn is the weakest spot in the chess game, so this could become something. So Black has few interesting ideas or moves to play in the game, and something maybe like, I saw one kid the other day play h6, and I'm like, this is supposed to be a waste of tempo. You're not supposed to do this, but I have seen some people, even grandmasters, playing h6 type of position here.
Yeah, they just kind of like prevent, even though you're making the move now, it's actually a move you sometimes want to play in the middle game. So sometimes they do it in advance. So like h6 and then continue with bishop c5 and f6 castle, and
Sharpie does just like h6 g5. They also play.
Although there is some times where you can do a quick attack. For example, if you play h6 and you never castle, actually you just play bishop c5, knight f6, and then you go for g5.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They go for g5 ideas.
Yeah.
But the most normal moves, there are two main moves in this position. One of them is bishop c5. That way you avoid knight g5 jump, because the queen can just capture the knight. So bishop c5 is one way. Another way is knight f6, but allows fry lever attack. So the knight will jump to g5 hitting here. Then you need to know d5 pawn takes knight a5. Very long, complicated lines. Sometimes it's cool to get the kids to play it, but it could be a thing. Let's see how the game keeps developing. And we have Anthony here. Let's see, Anthony, how is it doing? And I guess white is probably losing, because his king is also not safe. The rook is not in the game. Also, this king is not that safe.
Wait, what about what if bishop g5 was played? Looks interesting. If bishop g5 was played last move.
Oh, that was a strong one. Yeah, he has to play king. Well, he has to play king e8. He still can play king e8 at that moment, and it seems like he holds.
Yeah, he seems like he can hold.
By one move.
Yeah.
You hold by one move. Let's just get to.
But shout out to Anthony. Before anything, shout out to Anthony. PS111. Always gotta represent.
Yeah.
So
I went over just to see your.
Wait, Coach Jonathan, is somebody said Mira got kicked out. Can anybody help for the 1,000 plus?
Let's see if we can.
Mira
got kicked out. Let's see on that.
So Mira, yeah, let's check that out. Let's see what's going on. So Mira. Yeah. So let me see. Do you want me to contact Nash, or do you think you can do from there?
I am already trying to contact Nash.
Okay, cool. So let's get that resolved. We definitely want her to play next round. Yeah, Coach Alex is in the building.
Yep.
But yeah,
We're gonna be checking on that just to see what could be done when it comes for with the situation with Mira. Just text Coach Nash. Sometimes we really ask for sorry. Sometimes this happens on the most of chess platforms, actually, chess.com, chess, everybody. It's getting a lot overloaded, overwhelmed because of a lot of users these days, especially ever since pandemic and coronavirus has been boosting chess all the way around the world. So a lot of people are just playing chess these days, beginners and everyone. So we're trying to check how they can try it out.
all right. So yeah, we'll try to get that resolved as quickly as possible. Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you for letting us know. We're already checking on all that. So let's see how we could, as fast as we can, be approach for it.
All right, let's take a look at some games. Let's take a look. Oh wow, let's look at that. The bishop pair. Yeah, got a pass d6 pawn, but yeah, White is just up a piece here, so White is just doing fine. All you need to do basically in this position, if you're playing as White, is just simplify. So that looks like exactly what White is doing. Bishop d2, simplifying on the e file. You can simply do rook, takes, and then rook back to e1, and you should be fine here in this position. Also, if you can exchange maybe the light square bishop for the knight, that's another thing. Just try to simplify as much as possible, especially with that d6 pawn as a pass pawn. So you always have that as a threat. So yeah,
that's going to be a permanent how do you say permanent advantage in the end game.
Yeah, it's always going to be there. So Black basically has to babysit around the d6 pawn the entire game. So it looks like the rooks has just been exchanged. So again, all White needs to do is try to exchange as much as possible, and then he's going to be left with a piece up, and then from there it should be very simple.
Yeah, he needs to push like the queen side, b4, b5, take on c6, take on c6, then become over here with the bishop to g2, target this. And that's
he cannot play g6. He cannot. I mean b6. Sorry, because of that same problem. The c6 pawn is going to hang, so he's pretty much stuck there.
B4. Yeah, no, b4 all the time. You want to play b4 and then come up with the bishop, and then this is the target. To proceed. I mean, you need to. I mean, you're up a piece. I mean, what can we ask for, right?
So, and the pass pawn.
And the pass pawn. So this is going to be a little bit of a situation for my little friend Jude. I like this is a match PS59 match. The battling over there was strong. Now we have the modern Simone versus Bobby. Good. Game. She should be in control, maybe or maybe not. Let me see. No, she's down a pawn, and I think I'd rather be.
It's not clear.
No, I'd rather be white. I have an extra pawn, and I think my dark square bishop could do a little bit way much more damage. Put the bishop on h6 and then rook d8, coach.
Yeah, the thing is with the constant threat of the battery and then rook c8 at some point.
Yeah, that could be too, because it's not like it's no joke. Yeah, they're putting the rook on c8 on you too, right?
Yeah, the rook looks like it's coming in soon. But yeah, you're certainly right. White is definitely has a small advantage up. If White is able to take advantage of that pawn in the endgame, obviously he should be able to win. But it's not so easy to convert in this position here.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's go again and watch how things are going on there. The games. So parents, you're tuning with us. We want to. I'm sorry. I know we want to see 1500, but People are definitely watching, and we're gonna keep it up with the under 700. Let's see.
The under 700, and we have
Under 300.
Crystal. Shout out to you. Crystal is there commenting. So, yeah, PS111 representing at all forms.
Yep. On the 300, we have one game left. We have Jackie versus Nikolai. And what can I say out of this position? It's that
White is up, right? So when you're up, exchange, and that's exactly what White did right away.
yeah, this end game should be definitely You should have a rook, right? So
yeah, a rook, yeah. So just
the reason
exchange.
why you trade pieces is that way there's no like checkmate and stuff. So for Mira's parents and related to the case, Coach Nash says that you guys can check your email related to what happened on the tournament. That please check Mr. or Mrs. Bandretti. Please check the email over there. Coach Nash just email you related to it.
So yeah, they're wondering who's first place. Seems like Crystal was already on it. Says Daniel T. For under.
Yeah.
Yeah, U700.
Okay, so let's go under 700. Here and
Crystal, that is a PS111 parent for Anthony Cortez.
Okay, so let's see Daniel. So they're asking Daniel game. Whoa.
Daniel.
Yeah, in this position, definitely displaying Steven from PS230. Definitely yes. White should be winning. He is up an exchange in this position, so he has a rook versus a bishop, and these two pawns are promoting. They're getting promotion. They've got their master degree, and now they're promoting.
They got their masters, yeah. They're coming down the board. F6. Yeah, this is definitely just winning. Oh, he just gave up the bishop.
Yeah. I mean, like the two pawns were on the way without no pawn to stop them, and then like when you play football or something, and then the pawns were just being pushed.
Yeah,
and
now
then,
just queen 6, and then it's just.
Now he's up a rook, so this definitely should be winning for White. I mean, I always tell to kids, if you don't win this one, then I'll get a heart attack.
Or the other one, which is do not come back until I have my coffee. I like that one.
That's no. Kids, this is me telling them to play slow.
Yeah.
And it actually did work. I mean, like when you used to watch even some of the kids of PS59 and all that, they used to take, when you compare to other coaches, they had their kids coming in within 15 minutes, right? 10 minutes, right? Remember? And everybody was like all over, but you used to see me like waiting for them for 45 an hour for them to come back. And I put it over there. So
I like that quote. Definitely have to find that, right?
Even here, and if you guys parents are watching this, please try to make the most out of it to make the kid to take his time. I know you. I know Sophia. I know Crystal is over there. You guys have the kids over here playing the tournament. Please try to make them as much as you guys can, just for them to play slowly. It's 25 minutes, and they should play slowly during during
the
tournament, especially in the opening, especially early in the game. That's where most big mistakes are done. You don't want to come back and try to start thinking once you blunder the piece. So this is actually a good way.
And it works on your thought process. I think you accidentally put yourself on mute. I can't hear you now.
I did?
Oh, now you're good. You're good.
No.
But yeah, taking your time works on your thought process as well, right? You're thinking about not only one move, you're thinking about a few moves. So, it just works in all aspects, basically. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me actually go through here. Let's see if some of the kids and parents are. So we have what we're doing here. What do we have? We have Matilda. Again,
Matilda.
Italian game. This
Oh,
has move.
F6 was played, it seems
I
like.
know you guys are watching over. Please, please be careful when you move your Freddy pawn or your F pawn. The reason is because this is a weak square early in the chess game position because it's only protected by the king. This happens usually when you begin your chess game. The other important point is that once you move the pawn, if by any chance you really want to castle your king, you're not going to be allowed to castle because the bishop has this great diagonal here, right? And then remember, you move the king 2 steps. So when you move the king 2 steps, you're not allowed to castle into check. The king will land on the where on this square where the knight is, right? So if this is where the king lands and you open up the bishop, you open up the pawn here, then this bishop is not going to let you castle. It's going to make your king stay in the middle of the board, and then your king will be under attack.
Exactly.
Remember that you want to castle your king quick and hide the king behind a wall of pawns here to be safe. The reason is because when you push the center pawns, it opens up these squares in front of the king, and then this could become a problem. So please try not to move your F pawn. Be very careful if you do this, right? These things about moving the F pawn are usually done after the king has castle, and then maybe the king goes all the way to h8 first, and then you're allowed to move your pawn. But please be very careful about this. Please be very careful about fright lever attack. Be very careful about scholars mate and all that. So that's a big of advice for this game for Mattel.
Yeah, for sure. This definitely, yeah. With moving the F6 pawn, you're definitely making some space around the king. That's something Coach Aaron always used to say. It gets windy over there, right? It gets windy for the king.
Yeah. Yep. Coach Aaron usually says, "Oh, it gets windy."
Yes. Yeah, that's usually that's usually what he says. So
yeah,
big shout out to Coach Aaron as well.
Yeah, Coach Aaron is just amazing. Let's see now. Go back on to 1500, and we still have the game between Jude. We have Simone and Fabio, and I think White it's going to be in control probably.
Yeah, for sure. But Bishop there kind of stops the pawns for a second.
Yeah, because the big rule here for you to learn, you need to understand this is that if you have opposite color bishops, you want to push your pawns on the light square. You don't want to put the pawns on dark because now he gets a blockade.
You thought about what did you think about the move h4 right there?
H4 was the right move. Yes, I saw this. Yeah. H4, that way you can, for a little bit. And yeah, this is a little bit, it's okay it was okay for black because then you start to get, white could start to get distracted because of the h3, h2 idea on the board. And yep, but now it's still it's something, but maybe still okay. Maybe I'm able to hold. It's so complicated to, but I think it's still winning. Let me see. I need to find the right plan over here. Where should I get my pieces in order for this to be okay? Yeah, this is working this way. And should I go to the, maybe should I get my king to the king side all the way to h4? You need to protect the pawn. And then maybe I'm allowed to, yeah, but it's becomes
the bishop is just too fast.
Yeah.
This bishop's still holding, but yeah, this is not easy. The king really has to go to the other side. I don't think he can make progress going this way.
No, yeah.
No progress could be made. It can actually get pretty interesting because if the black king goes to the, oh no, but he can't because of the move c4.
Then my king to f6 maybe, and then I could try to create, can I create a double threat of coin around? Because if I get my king around to b6, c6 squares, maybe this is winnable. But yes, this was very easy to win, but you cannot just allow this blockade to happen.
Yeah, so the draw, yeah. Well, after that,
interesting game. I still think I will probably push a little bit to see if I can find a win, just to make it sure first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta see if they know their
we
technique.
got Bobby on the house. Bobby's playing Kyle. This is going to be a tough matchup for sure. Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So
Yeah, let's see how do we get there to this, because this is going to be far too strong games. So I'm gonna see Bobby. Bobby is playing Kyle. What a game. So we have a touch. Touch.
oh man.
Wait. It was E4 and then yeah, bishop C5 and takes on C6 and then bishop D3, D6 and then knight C3. Oh. Yeah. Queen H4 could be playing this position for sure, just in case you did not. Yeah.
Oh, wanted to get the queen out pretty early. Attack on F2.
Yeah, this is one of those few occasions where this could be done. I think I have seen a game that something like this actually happened. Actually, here in this position, something like this has been played. I'm just gonna flip the board, and I think it's something like related to this idea, where people try to play the Scotch, and then it's like you take here, here.
Bishop C5.
But I think I'm getting too old for this. I forgot about what was the right move order, why this happens in certain positions, but it does happen because there's a Queen H4 really quick that you could definitely play here. And if Bishop C5 is another idea, if the line I'm trying to put over is yep, then I guess I forgot because it was something like this, I think. And then I tried to do this, and then when you're doing this, and then there's always this knight C6, which is an interesting way to play. But I don't know, I saw one time they play like this, and there was this trick, and they're trying to do this.
Yeah.
Rookie one, but I don't remember the exact position. I know the bishop should be on C5, but very instructive just to see a few times happens. But now this is.
Whoa, was Queen G4 the last move? I think it also takes. Wait, but I think Black is down a piece here.
So Bobby played knight F6.
Oh no, sorry, the bishop is still C5. Yeah,
I'm
so
sure Queen H4 must be the right move for sure instead of knight F6. I am so much out of.
Jonathan is so sure Queen H4 is the move.
I think so. Yeah, it could be interesting actually. I know I've seen this position, but not with the pawn on D6. With the pawn on D7, then the Queen H4, and the opponent castles. Then you play knight G4, and then opponent plays H3, and then you play D5.
Wait, the knight is on F6 or G4? You said.
Maybe the knight is on G8. But I know
it's still on G8.
12 years happens by and happen on this game. But right now, let's see. So he played bishop G5, and then he went for bishop G4. And now he's down a piece. Yes, he played king takes and knight G4, queen takes G4. Yeah, you're going to down a piece because of this trick. Yeah, and now I take your queen. Yeah. So this was Bobby got confused in this position. I mean, all you need to do, white is better here. Just to let you know, coach, I think, wait. Isn't this up? Yeah. White is fine here. The reason is because I'm going to castle and then play F4, E5. The pin, this pin, it's very annoying once the bishop is pinned, The knight is very pinned. Because I castle my king to the king side, I play king H1, then I play F4. And then I'm always creating the threat of playing D5. That's I have showed this position on a few times for some of the kids, so they can handle. But this is just a blunder early on, and I think that it's going to be okay. So we have Mandy versus Simone. And we have Nicholas versus Caleb. Let me see how is it going. Nicholas is white. What did they play? They play a London. Everybody's playing London. I'm gonna start
London is the new thing.
myself. Yeah, look, everybody's playing London. All the kids.
London is the new thing now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start playing London. Oh no,
Knight Fork. Oh man.
Oh, this is all like theory. I think out of putting this knight over here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so black is definitely just winning.
Yeah, the win there. Let's wait. Oh yeah, because the knight moved away from the square d2, so that's what happened. That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Simone versus Mandy.
Is Simone down 2 pawns, I believe, or a pawn? Let's go back a few moves. Let's see what happened.
No, but she's up. No, she's not up a piece. I thought that she was up a piece, but it doesn't look like she's up a piece here.
No, I said that a pawn. I think he's up a pawn.
Yeah, pawn. Take 1 pawn.
Yeah, he was just able to capture there.
And whoa, yeah. Truth is that in this position, black is fine. The reason why he is fine, he's up a pawn, and we were discussing, me and Coach Angel, actually this morning about this position. We were saying that white's attack without no light score bishop, it could become it slows down too much because the light score bishop here, it's great protecting this light score bishop. So.
Yeah, and also the c file is completely wide open. Black has a d5 pawn that's always kind of holding on c4. So like queen, c7, and then rook c8. And things like that.
Yeah, it could become what we call, it's like it might be a backward pawn. It's not a backward pawn because I always can play c4 right away. But guess what? That kind of like forces you to push the pawn. Otherwise, you're going to have a weakness, like you're saying, on c2 for the rest of your life. And I don't think you want to live with that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you guys have to see.
So
Queen idea about putting the rook over here, maybe.
Queen c7, I think was. Oh no, yeah, because he could always. The queen is always defending. Yeah, you could go. Yeah. You could go.
Okay.
There's a whole conversation going on between two of them.
So they were saying, Crystal, probably, I hope I win. I get first place.
I have the second and third.
I want to try tie for third. So the kid with the high rating was counter for third and not me. That one's happened to me, but Coach said I have a second and third place trophy, just kidding, but not the first. Wow, very good. I like that. She's working really hard, working very hard to get the trophy. That's actually really cool. I like that.
The goals, yeah.
They're asking, very good. Welcome. Good job. So, guys, hopefully you guys we're all learning a little bit out of our analyzing and all that. I might have some trivia questions for some of the guys. I know Darren's out there, and I may have a trivia question for him. Let me know, Darren, when you're ready. I know that he's playing the tournament, so.
Or maybe some of the coaches could answer the trivia questions.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I have one for maybe Coach Logan. Let me see when he's ready. I'll give him one.
Coach Logan.
Yeah. See how when Coach Logan is in the house. You'll
ask your trivia question?
I'll ask this. Yeah.
Oh, Darren is there. He said he's ready for the trivia.
Oh, I'm telling you, Darren is like
darn it.
Like amazingly like all over it. So my question to Mr. Reese in this one. I'm not gonna make it like that difficult.
Oh,
so it's gonna Logan put it a little bit.
Cut you off. Logan is here too. We have both of them in the building, so you better be ready for a trivia question.
Oh no, this one. I mean, like I'm putting it over there, right? But just to know.
Ready?
What's the name of a Russian player who beat Bobby Fischer the most in tournaments? Who had a positive score against Bobby Fischer? Or has beat him actually more not positive score, but beat him in a lot of games.
So your question is, who was the Russian player that beat Bobby Fischer the most?
I'll tell you what. Yeah. Who was the winner?
He said Spassky. Darren responded with Spassky. Boris Spassky. It didn't give
how can I say? Yeah. Darren Reese had it. Okay. I thought that.
Seems like we have two people saying Spassky.
I thought it was Geller, actually, but okay.
You thought it was who?
Geller.
Mm-hmm.
Yefim Geller. But I know Boris Spassky too had a great one.
I said before, Logan said before.
Who's your favorite player?
Huh?
Darren Reese. I want to know.
Oh, Darren.
About Coach Logan. I want to see. Tell me what classical player Coach Logan may like. I'm actually curious about that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Did you have a favorite player, Coach?
Yeah. Who's your favorite player? You guys can comment that below. But
I'll let you pick your 3 favorite players. I want to see someone to just pick your favorite 3 players ever.
I think 3 players is too much.
I think if you're just right, you will have a few of them. But
I think 2. I think 2 players. 3. I feel like 3 is just a little bit too much. Coach Logan is me, Daniel T from PS121. Yeah, comment 2 or 3 of your favorite players. Definitely interested on what's. Oh, look, he was forced to play the move C4. You see, so.
Yeah, he was forced to play C4. At some point, this will happen.
Yeah.
She was forced, actually. Yeah. So Bobby was the piece down. Let's just see Rosie and Bobby. I mean, Louis. And we have a. Whoa. So Black has special pairs. Dot square bishop, Indian system. What can I say? It's not doing that bad. White needs to play. There is. I like this move. Look, this is a very positional move. Bishop D1.
Yeah, looking to come to the other side. He figured out that the bishop there. Well, first of all, White has all of his pawns on the light square, so decided to move his bishop to somewhere maybe that might be more active. Maybe even exchange it for Black's dark square bishop.
Yeah, for Black's light square bishop A4. It seems useful. I might win if you don't trade. If you trade, I might win a tempo by playing takes on A4, play forces B6, knight goes back to C3,
and then
I'm able maybe to go knight D5. Interesting.
Yeah.
I've been watching Louis, and I don't know. I mean, like now I look at him, and he's playing way much more conscious. So I definitely think that he's doing way strong. So it's actually cool to see. Let's see if Darren has his favorite play.
Yeah, they said. Coach Logan said Kramnik.
Oh, Coach Logan and me, we have a player in. Oh my God, we have it in common, Coach Logan. You and me, we have that one in common so much. His contributions for chess, me too. I agree on when you in this one all the way to the end. That's like, and he beat Gary Kasparov. So Vladimir Kramnik is actually one like of my favorite players ever. That was one of my pick, probably number 1, number 2, because he is just contributions for his chess was just amazing.
And then Darren just responded. He had a few actually there.
Darren, you have too much. Nihail Sarin. Oh my gosh.
He said, "Oh my gosh, yeah."
He said that he was supposed to like 3, but he has a package. I know, I got you, Darren. I know it works like that. Me too. I'm supposed to sometimes choose 1 or 2, but did it. But definitely, I would agree that with Coach Logan so much Kramnik. Magnus is actually really interesting player. I don't think I would look Firuza or Nihayo. I like them. Not definitely for me, but yeah.
For me, I mean, even though he's still currently playing, my favorite player is Magnus. I know, it's something that's cliche. Everybody's like, oh, he's been champion and this and that, but what he's doing is just absolutely amazing. And especially in this era where there's a lot of computers and things like that, he was able to, take advantage of all the, technology and the information, and
Oh,
you know,
yeah. Thank you,
just
Coach Logan. Thank you for
yeah.
that. But we agree on this one 100%. Kramnik is Kramnik for me too. Coach Logan has to jump out.
All right, Logan, have a good one.
Have a good one, Coach. Anybody over here? Let's just skip seeing and watching all the way around our match. So yes, he did one for the bishop a4 here, trying to trade it. Seems very interesting. If a bishop takes knight takes, b6 knight c3. Now he's trying to. Black is also making use of his dark square bishop. The golden bishop comes in. Yeah, queen d3 maybe. Yeah, this is okay. And then I guess that once I'm allowed to trade this bishop, it should be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe trade. Yeah, what happened with that? With the trade and then knight to b5?
Oh no, this is fine. I mean, like now I take.
The thing is that here you have to move the knight back to c3 to come back to b5. But if you exchange it the first place, knight b5, even if you try.
It's a close position, so it shouldn't be the big deal, Since it's very close the game, I'm tired. I do have time to maneuver him, and also like they say, once when the center is closed, the game goes to the win. Always remember that when the center is closed, game goes to the wins, and maneuvering will for sure be one of the main goals in the position. It's not like time; it's gonna be the most important thing. So it just really matters. So I think it's okay. This is a very interesting. I think Rosie is playing an amazing game um, with Louis. We know Kyle was definitely winning against Bobby. He has an extra piece. I'm gonna leave it at that. And Simone and Mandy, this was a good game going on. Although Mandy was up a pawn, Simone over here a little bit. I still like black because of the bishops.
7 here, no?
Oh, this f6 move.
Mm, knight d7, rook has to
Oh,
move.
there are a bunch of. Oh, now this 97. Yeah, I didn't even myself. I kind of missed this. But what happens if I do this move? And I don't. Do I win the queen or not?
What move are you referring to? Bishop to
Yeah,
there.
bishop to g4.
I mean, you won't win the queen, but you could play queen c3, for example.
Yeah.
And then
I saw this one. I can go
yeah.
knight f4.
Knight f4.
Yeah. Oh, so
Tricky.
messy.
Yeah, it's messy.
So bishop g4. Do you have a move? I mean, I think it
It's
seems
only,
like only move is queen c3, right?
yeah.
So we're not gonna make a big deal out of it. And then, I mean, I'm
Or
able to win this exchange here by playing bishop takes d1, right?
mm-hmm.
Or I could just play knight f4,
Yeah,
which
that's the thing. Knight
forces
f4,
you to play rook e1.
but then bishop to f3. Yeah, that's game over, I think. Wait, no, sorry, not bishop f3. Bishop.
No, the right way is bishop c3, bishop d1. And then I'm going to let you make a decision, because if you take on c5, I'll take on c5 and I'm up exchange, right? So I'm just winning an exchange here. Or if you choose not to by capturing on f8 to not be down and exchange, well, you have to be careful. There's some, yeah, I'll play knight f4.
Knight f4, and now you're turning mate. So
Yeah, which is trading mate, trading the queen, and also protecting the e6 pawn, because once you play knight f8, you're like hitting on e6.
well,
So definitely just like queen c3, bishop d1, rook d1, knight f4, and I don't see like, well, whatever you
this is
play.
one of the things that you told me. Remember when you said like cut the board in half, right? Like
Yeah.
if you cut the board straight through the middle, like between the D and the E file, you see like black has all the pieces, basically all the pieces on the king side. So like white's trying to fight, like, he's trying to defend the king in this position with just the queen. So that's definitely gonna be a tough task for white
Yeah. It's
in this
just like
position.
literally aiming over there.
Yeah, this
The
is
right move if here. The right move here is just knight f4, and I don't see how he could.
With tempo.
Yeah, knight f4 wins the tempo, then bishop d1, and the game should be over.
Yeah. Oh,
this was actually not.
yeah. This
You think? Oh, look at here. So now you're gonna be in trouble after this knight f4. Knight f4 is winning because if you play queen f1, I got bishop e2.
And if the queen g3, knight e2, same thing.
Yep. So knight f4 should be winning.
Yeah. The question is, can black find knight f4? Let's see.
Yeah, no, I mean, you need to play this way. Stop queen g6 ideas and all that. So, yeah. Yep, this is, I'll probably say this is just the right way to go. And yep, this seems like a very, very cool game going on. I don't think who says, oh, oh, yes, Levon Arnonian's wife died. She passed her way. She was involved in a car accident. This is Darren Reese giving the news. Yes, it was. It happened on some sort of around like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. She passed her way. Donald Byrne, this is the player who played Bobby Fischer and one of the brothers, because I think they were brothers. It was Robert Byrne and Donald Byrne. And I think this is the player who Bobby Fischer made the Immortal game to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, yeah, that's how it goes from over there. Yeah, watching here. Let's just go back here. So, oh my goodness. So she never went for the. Oh, she went for the queen g2 line. Yeah, I saw this too. Yeah, I saw this line too. Queen g2, knight f4, queen d3. Now I take on d3, but I don't like this move this much because now you need to move.
Black, yeah, because black was attacking that position. You don't really want to trade pieces. Knight f4 from the beginning was just.
Yeah, it was just really winning.
Yeah. But now, I mean, this is still winning. But like I said, just. You want to try to see if you can end the game even sooner with just, knight f4, not giving your opponent any chances here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my question is, what's going to be your move? I mean, if knight b2, you play rook b1, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like you're winning a lot of pawns for sure, rook b1, or maybe even...
I would just... If rook b1, I'm just taking on f8. Oh, no, sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, knight b2, rook b1, take on f8, take on b2. And, yeah, maybe pawn takes c4, knight takes c4. You're definitely winning. Yeah, but why capture with the rook? Why not capture with the king? I mean, if this is about, if you wanted to use a piece, just stick with the king.
Now he can try to see if he can take on f2, I guess. I guess this is his plan, taking on f2.
Oh, the right move is pawn takes c4 now. You
Yeah,
create extra weakness with pawn takes c4 because if knight takes c4, you can play knight f2. You're hitting the rook, and then you're ready to play some knight e4 ideas, which
yeah,
could
some
be very
tricks.
tricky. Yeah.
So yeah,
Ah.
yeah. The thing is now the knight has to stay guarding, and yeah, this knight takes f2 is a little stronger. Also with tempo, right? I mean,
Yeah,
this
you
is
win a tempo. This is a check. You're just improving the position of your pieces. You're leaving your knight hanging.
yeah, because the king
Remember-
e2, like
Yeah. Every time coach can, you put your pieces on the other opponent's territory, they're in danger. Pieces are only okay sometimes when they're behind or in top, in front, right in front of your pawn chain. There's a little tiny smell of how you say sense of, like, even if you're playing
your,
blitz, you can sense the danger of your pieces.
your intuition, right?
Yeah. You know, there's like a little hint that you're playing blitz and whatever. Every time you know the pieces are, or your pieces are in the other territory by themselves, that could be in danger, right? Right now, you're leaving this knight, this rook x-raying the knight, so you must be very careful with this.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, I'm not saying nothing. Probably nothing's happening. I don't think nothing's happening.
It's always just good to be safe, though. Yeah, that's your point.
Yeah. But you have to play bishop b6 in this case.
Yeah.
Bishop b6 and go safe for sure. I mean, although now pawn takes d5, pawn takes d5, you used to have a very nice pawn structure. Now it's gonna break, you know, and that's what actually, even if it's winning, this is what I meant before. You don't want to break your own pawn structure.
A little bit of a headache now.
Yeah. So easily winning that why would I want to break it? I have e5. My pawns will be, you know, like if you will have take on c4, then you have two plus pawns. e5 have 5 pawns, plus pawns, right? What else could you ask out of the position?
The in between move, that's a strong in between move. Takes on c4 first, then takes on f2. Yeah, so now, like you said, creating a weakness on d5, isolated pawn too. So
yeah. I'm not saying she's not winning. She's still definitely winning, but you know, just for it. So.
Yeah, here. What are you gonna do? Maybe like rook e8 or rook c8, one of those moves. Rook e8 looks a little bit more logical because you want to play like rook e3 with check or something. I don't know, something around that nature. Plays that move, okay. Oh, coach, what do you think about knight to e5 check? I don't know, something like that. Looks like that's what was played. Because the thing is, if he takes, you do it with check, and then you have the two strong pawns in the center. But obviously, white may want to avoid taking. And then the pawn on d5 is a little weak there too. So, what you think about, coach?
I mean, no, yeah, this is. I was just thinking like how easy this was, and I don't know, 96. I mean, this is still winning, but you're gonna have to work harder now. Just play here, knight g6 maybe.
I think king. Get your. Oh no, sorry. Like the pawn on d5 is still hanging.
Yeah.
Pawn is still hanging. So now I guess rook.
Maybe d4 and what 3 pieces and not really.
Rook d8, no.
No, but then you just take an e5, which is okay because the bishop is way stronger than the rook and all that. Oh, he has to be careful. Knight e7 is coming. Yeah, it's just holding up the pawn, which makes sense. Anyway, coach, I think we have a good chance, guys. for us going over the games. I think a lot of interesting game work going on today. I see that on the standings we had Caleb is in first place, 2 out of 2. He has been on fire lately for sure. We have Vavia in second place with 1.5 out of 2. Um, so far, the games have been very competitive. We're doing it every day. Uh, Highly advised to kids just try to play as much as slow you can, and try to improve your chess and keep it going. Very happy to have everybody over there enjoying the channel, and that we were doing pretty cool. Then we have somebody was improving that was watching Maritza play. Great. Anyway, we need to try to see how we do it, and I'm very happy to have the chance to come in and see all the games going on. Guys, need to work on your chess, learn your basic rules, try to develop your pieces, take your time. There's always a lot to learn out of the games, and hold your horses. We saw this big mistake by Bobby. He went for the tactic that did not work against Kyle with this bishop f2 and forgot about the queen g4 takes.
Yeah.
That was a game. We also saw we have been discussing these positions related to the Carly system where there's no light square bishop. It's kind of like kills the attack for.
Yeah.
Black is just doing fine when these positions happens. And well, I'm very happy. And tomorrow we'll come back with good tournaments, way much more games, and a lot to discuss and learn out of the games. Coach Kenneth.
It was a pleasure analyzing these games. Like you said, yeah, a lot of great ideas that we went over today with, for example, the Kale with the light square bishop and things like that. So yeah, just continue improving your game by watching videos, doing lessons, and we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back.
See you on Friday, right, Coach? I think.
Oh, yeah, on Friday, but you will be back, I guess.
I'll be
tomorrow.
back tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll happy over. I mean, we have some event and everything. So yes, we did have Louis' game, which was very amazing. Actually, just see this game 1 minute before I leave,
sure.
and it seems that yep, White should be in control. Anyway, guys, happy to see you and to talk and to have a chance to see you all every day. We share, and let's see how it keeps going, Coach. And practice, practice, practice. Practice makes the master. Don't stop practicing. Keep playing chess. You're here at ICN. We're doing all these YouTube videos related to try to bring the community up, to bring some chess. We're playing a lot of chess all the way around New York. You can see a lot of the kids from all the schools are competing. So we definitely have an action. We're having 17, 1800, 1500 over, and a lot of over 1,000 players playing in the tournament. So I guess that I'm going to be very scared to play kids. And these days,
in the near future, yeah.
Yep, and I'm just gonna be totally out. So, guys, see you around, Coach Kenneth.
All right, it was a pleasure.
I am gonna head out, and thank you very much for your time and appreciation.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good one.